Всем привет-привет, с вами Флешка, и это женские игры, и мы продолжаем нашу рубрику по списку. И сегодняшний наш пациент — это «Взрывное приключение. Депония 2» или «Хаос в Депонии». И так как название здесь начинается с «хаос», то по списку она идет перед основной частью, то есть первой частью Депонии. Ну давайте попробуем. Вторую я даже не смотрела. Объясню почему, это чисто мои личные причины. Мне категорически не нравится главный герой. Он меня раздражает просто до мозга костей. Но, возможно, кому-то такие персонажи понравятся. А в принципе, игрушка очень качественная и очень прикольная. Вот. Ну что ж, начнем новую игру. Итак, выберите режим инвентаря. Давайте по мышке, наверное. По скроллу.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting!
Это замечательно. Давайте
You've
возьмем.
forgotten everything, right?
No, I haven't.
Then why don't you start talking to me? Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
Will you stop yakking then?
You know, that would trigger some amusing dialogue.
How exciting!
Это замечательно, ребята. Даже при всей неприязни к Руфусу вы просто наслаждаетесь юмором диалогов, потому что они великолепные. Но для меня огромным минусом есть то, что нельзя в настройках как-то уменьшить скорость проговариваемых фраз. Или чтобы после каждой фразы надо было нажимать, чтобы началась вторая фраза. Потому что иногда хочется зачитать это вслух, а не чтобы зритель слушал английский вариант, а читал субтитры. Вот. Но, к сожалению, скорость, с которой проговариваются фразы именно в Депонии, я категорически не успеваю. Серьезно, мой мозг не успевает обработать все это. Ну что ж, давайте поговорим с Бозо. Отличнейший диалог на тему того, что такое же обучение, как в первой части, и фразочка «Кто ж будет проходить обучение во второй части, если играл в первую?» Ну, в общем, это прекрасно. Юмор еще тут.
Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know,
Итак, что же мы можем спросить у Боза? Как осмотреть предметы и как разговаривать? Как разговаривать мы уже знаем. Давайте спросим, как осмотреть
how
предметы.
to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath.
Пинг-понг. Пинг-понг-шарик. Это не глаз, это шарик для пинг-понга.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left-click to pick it up.
Oh no, this has to be easier.
Что может быть легче, чем левый клик? Давайте подберем.
Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go. You pick the thing up. Now use the mouse wheel to open the inventory.
Давайте откроем.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
И я могу теперь соединить их? Yay!
Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible.
Да, теперь возьмем эту штучку и вставим
That
её.
goes somewhere else.
I just wanted to see
Oh.
if you're still paying attention.
Я думала, что туда действительно.
It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever.
Что же надо сделать? Что же надо сделать? Можно нажать пробел, и нам подсветят все, что можно потрогать, можно пропустить. Это я не знаю, что. Хотя можно сюда сходить. Нет, нельзя. Дальше у меня есть пресс. У нас есть боза. Давайте изучим пресс.
So this is the thing I'm supposed to fix.
Right. But you need to be careful.
Hey, being careful is for people who can't handle surprises.
But in this case, the surprise would be the piston of the press, which, with all the force of an approaching steamroller, would crush your...
Don't say it. You're spoiling my surprise.
Даже если этот сюрприз, это то, что вас раскатают просто в лепешку. Давайте нажмем кнопочку.
When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice.
Конечно.
So, what was that again? I pushed this button here, and then...
Шмяк. Да.
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
Это самое лучшее обучение.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards.
Ой-ой-ой.
Organized.
Органонцы.
They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation.
Какой ужас.
They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky.
Или какой-то скинул.
And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world. But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium.
Замечательно. Просто
The name
замечательно.
of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-bop.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dun.
О, опять эта замечательная музыка от дедаликов.
You're being pathetic.
Мы ее, пожалуй, пропустим. Мы ее пропустим, чтобы вам не спойлерить эти замечательные песни, потому что они великолепные.
Adorable.
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
Отлично, давайте
I still
пошаримся.
don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
А бабушка таки имеет какой-то инстинкт. Итак, давайте посмотрим, что можно потрогать. Можно дверь в туалет. У нас есть кнопка слива. Еще одна кнопка. Ящик с инструментами. Дог. Бабуля Уц. Уц, 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 уц. Давайте откроем ящик с инструментами. И здесь...
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I
Конечно.
trust him completely.
И зря. И зря.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Бездушная. Помоги птичке. Помоги птичке.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
Перевернет.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
О, Господи, много.
Can
Много.
a person really change
Давайте.
so much?
Кнопочку
It's very
нажмем.
simple.
Кнопочку. Ай.
Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
О, Господи, Господи, жми кнопочки, какие-то.
Even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Господи, о, Господи. Дайте хоть что-то нажать. Ой, птичка.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Еще какой неловкий. О, Господи.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Достань птичку, пожалуйста. Она сейчас это...
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
Господи. Господи, что ты натворил? А если что-то нажать? Нет. А здесь нажать? Тоже нет. Огонь нет. Ящик закрыть. Что у меня есть? У меня есть скатерть. Скатертью накрыть это все.
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
Дедуля, ты
Will you
это...
promise me that he won't try to...
Not Rufus. When I met him, but at heart...
А ну прекратили. Так, что я могу сделать? Что я могу сделать? У меня есть... инвертор энергии. А давайте его сюда как-то впихнем.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
Так, а теперь
And
дернем.
he shouldn't give John...
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus...
Пожалуйста, нажми кнопочку. Пожалуйста.
He would
Не
ask
ту?
before...
Не ту? Или ту? Фух, у нас есть вода.
Absolutely.
Good.
А теперь давайте...
I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
Ай-яй-яй. Нет, Руфус, глупышка. Возьми тряпочку. Намочи тряпочку, пожалуйста.
But there is one. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Так, намочил
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
Я... Раковина, кнопка...
If you just as long as nothing happens.
Promise.
Then I should. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Так долго, как оно горит, оно уже давно уже все сгорело. Но он пытается все наладить.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
И ты не починишь это все? Ах ты ж зараза мелкая. Теперь вы понимаете, почему
By
я
the way,
ненавижу
what's
его?
that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
О, господи, что он опять придумал? Что он опять придумал? Это просто невероятно. Ну.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Да.
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Элизиум. Давай, взлетай.
The gas from the bottle is being blown toward the flames. Unfortunately, it isn't enough to light the gas. Too bad. That would be a cool party trick.
И что мне предлагают сделать?
And
Ручка сковородки.
whoop. Oof. Perfect body control, as always.
И что теперь? Нет, я не буду фейерверки перерезать.
Very clever. I'll simply solve the problem through a process of elimination. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated in the next few seconds. It's already broken enough.
Окей, это уже достаточно сломано.
Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristic. That tickles.
Ох, Руфус, ох, Руфус. Мы можем Дока спасти? Давайте.
Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer.
Как мне отсюда выбраться? У меня есть порох, да? Я не могу инвентарь свой открыть. У меня вот здесь есть порох.
Unfortunately, too bad. That would be a cool party trick.
Что я могу еще попробовать? В Элизиум я не могу попасть. Горелка. Газ.
Nope, my breath isn't enough to blow the gas into the flame. Too bad. That would be a cool
Ох, ты глупышка, ты глупышка. А тебя вообще снять отсюда можно?
With the right
Ладно.
easy and totally realistic. If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite, and then
Давай,
there's bound to be an interesting chain What am I waiting for?
давай. Порох. Туда. Взрыв. Газ.
Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Мы спасли Дока, это хорошо. И сейчас... Эпический полет Руфуса. Это самый лучший аттракцион, который когда-либо видел. Да, Руфус.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius.
Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall.
No! No, this isn't right!
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
И наконец-то у нас предлагают нам что-то поделать, но я думаю, что стоит на этом заканчивать, потому что это замечательная история. Если у вас нет никаких претензий к персонажу Руфуса, то обязательно сыграйте, понаслаждайтесь юмором или хотя бы посмотрите прохождение или стримы, потому что игрушка замечательная, это как добротная комедия с кучей иронии и просто отвратительным главным персонажем, с которого можно посмеяться, если вас не зацепает его тупость и надмерность. Меня зацепает, поэтому я не могу его смотреть. Вот, собственно, все, что я хотела показать вам по Депонии. Игрушка не такая уж и старая, 2012 года, и напомню, что она от тех же издателей, что и первая часть, Дедалики, от тех же издателей, что и Анна's Quest, и рука этого издателя во всех играх прослеживается, и очень легко узнать игру, которую сделали они. А на этом все. С вами была Флешка, это была рубрика «По списку», и всем пока-пока!